Hi, welcome to Let's Have a Conversation. My name is Lisa Willis, and I am your licensed life insurance broker. So, today we're going to be discussing exclusions. What is an exclusion on a life insurance policy? Alrighty, let's get into it. So, a life insurance policy will have an exclusion clause, and it's very important that you read over this and make sure you know what the exclusions are on your policy. Now, an exclusion is simply certain situations and circumstances that could take place where the life insurance company does not have to pay out on that policy. So, this is very important that you know what those are. Okay, so there are three uh, exclusions that we're going to discuss today, but it could have be more on your particular policy. So please look at your policy and look for the exclusion clause. And this will let you know what the life insurance company does not have to pay out on your policy if these things take place. So the first one we're going to talk about is suicide. Now, suicide can be an exclusion on a policy, meaning that if you get a policy and the person that you have insured commits suicide, the life insurance policy company does not have to pay out on that. A lot of life insurance companies will have a clause where it say the first 2 years. So if suicide takes place after the second year, they may still pay out. Also, if the person commits suicide before the 2 years, some companies will pay you what has been paid into the policy, just won't give you that death benefit. So it's very important to find out what your company will do in that situation, what your contract says in your life insurance policy. So suicide is one of the exclusions. And then we have dangerous activities. Now, this one is tricky. Most people put on there that they don't do any dangerous activities when they're getting their life insurance policy, but then say a few years down the road, you decide to go on a cruise, and say one of the excursions are, sorry about that, tongue twister. One of the excursions are perhaps scuba diving. So you go out there and go scuba diving, and God forbid something terrible happens and you don't make it. Well, your life insurance policy could have an exclusion that says we're not going to pay for scuba diving. So it's so important to make sure you know what those are. They also, rock climbing, they consider that a dangerous activity. Auto racing, motorcycle racing, these are also dangerous activities. So if you pass away doing what they consider a dangerous activity, the company does not have to pay out. And then the third one is illegal activities. So let's say you get a policy on your son, um, and he's caught doing something illegal and he passes away because of an activity that was illegal. The insurance company does not have to pay. Let's say you have it on your spouse and they decide to go rob a bank and they pass away during uh, doing so. Well, again, the company does not have to pay out if it was an illegal activity. And this can be anything. If it was illegal while you were doing it, the insurance company does not have to pay out. So, this is where a lot of people, where insurance gets a bad rap because people don't know these exclusions. So when they go and try to, get the money off of the policy and the company doesn't pay out, then the people want to say, hey, it's, insurance is crap and they don't do what they say. But they did not read the fine print where it says exclusion clause. We will not pay out for blah, blah, blah. So it's so important to make sure you know what your exclusion clause says. All right, well, thank you for joining me. If you like this information that you received, please share it with others. This is very important. A lot of people don't know about the exclusion clause, so it's very important to make sure you know. And thanks again for tuning in, and stay with me for more information to come. Thank you. Have a great day.